What's up, guys? This is OJ Light, and I am in the parking lot, the outside parking lot of my gym. I just got done with my leg and back workout, and my legs on fire. They are, especially the calves. They're really on fire. I imagine tomorrow they'll be even more so. Down here. Oops. Yeah, so I feel really good. I kind of want to go over. I kind of want to go over what I'm gonna be doing over the next few months, in terms of working out in this channel and stuff. So I have decided that the number one thing I need to do with my life right now is lose about 50 pounds. Okay, it's about the number one thing. I had some other things I thought I should do, but this needs to be done, and there's a couple reasons. One, it's just been on my to-do list for so fucking long. It's almost a joke at this point. Now, I'm kind of embarrassed that it's taken me this long to get down. Because what happens, guys, is I'll hit... So let me get straight. I look way better than I did last year. Like, if you saw a picture of me last year and you see a picture of me now, I just look more muscular, right? I look way more muscular. I've literally doubled all my weights. And you could just tell physique-wise. However, as I've discussed, what happens is working out really hard makes me really hungry. It won't be today. It won't be today. It'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll just be starved. I'll be like, man, I just want to eat. Okay? So generally what happens is I diet, I lose about 25 pounds, and then like I get stuck and I start bouncing up, right? But it's not like a quick bounce. It's just like I got fatigued. But then I'll get back to my old weight, and I'll look 10 times better than I did last time. So it's just frustrating. Because like I said, I work out and I get really hungry. And I eat lots of protein, guys. Like I just had this protein shake. It's 72 grams of protein, right? And that's just in one sitting, right? Lunch, I'm probably gonna eat something really, really proteiny. Dinner, I have a pound, 1.3 pounds of beef ready to cook, right? So I feel it's not the protein, it's the I call it the ache, right? My body, it just aches. Not the joints. It's just like I guess you say the muscles ache. It's like and I get really exhausted. I gotta make sure I knew there was a stop sign here. There's a big truck to my right here, kind of blocked. You can't see the stop sign. So that's the thing I gotta do. Oh, good, the light just changed. Yeah, so, oops, little doggy, don't hit that. So yeah, I just gotta be more focused, like 100% focused on the diet, okay? And I was watching a video yesterday, and it just spoke to me. And I don't even know the YouTuber. He was just saying, man, I know, like, you just gotta focus on the one thing. Okay, you gotta focus on the one thing. And I think the one thing right now is weight loss. It's weight loss. Well, the sad thing is when I diet, guys, I lose weight pretty quick. It's just the issue is when I'm really successful dieting, I eat the same thing pretty much every day, and eventually it's usually lunch. It's not dinner. It's lunch that gets me. Cause man, I hate fucking salads. I'm gonna be honest. I try to eat like chicken Caesar salads, salad with beef in it, salad with lamb. But eventually I just like, man, I fucking hate salads. I do. And I try to like them. I try to love them. I don't love them. I don't love them. It's really the lunch. It's not dinner. It's lunch that gets me. So I don't know what the best solution is, but I'm sure it's out there. And the problem with lunch is at dinner I know about what my calories are for dinner. Lunch it's a little like sometimes like if like you go to a restaurant, they don't tell you what the calories are for the meal. I mean, some do, but some don't. So it gets a little like guesstimating, which is probably I'm way fucking off. That's just it. I gotta either find a way to love the salad, or I gotta find something else that is not salad to eat, right? So that's kind of where I'm at right now with that. Let's kind of talk about the workout I did this morning. So this is my if you watch that video I released about what I actually do in the gym, this is back and leg 2. So today I did squats. I am proud of myself. I put more weight on my squat today, and I got to 10, and I thought I was done, and I said, no, I'm gonna do one more. I pushed through 11, and I think I'm kind of mad at myself. I think I could have gotten a 12. I think it would have been a really long rep, but I think I could have gotten a 12. I should have pushed for it. Shame on me. But I did get to the 11. I originally thought at 10, oh man, I don't know if I could do one more, but I went for the one more. So I wish I went for 2 more. But I'm still glad I got the extra, like I said. So I started out with squats, which I think is my main barbell lift. I think it's my weakest in terms of like weight. I don't know why my legs are so, like, I love leg exercises, but actually I'll explain why. The reason I feel like squat is the weakest is not the leg strength, it's the back strength. I feel it really pushing on my spine, and it hurts. Really hurts. Not like, okay, I shouldn't say it really hurts, but it hurts enough where it's like I get a little worried, okay? Like I can just tell it puts a lot of pressure on my spine. That's why I'm a little I think that's the thing that's like really keeping me from like really knocking them like out, or not knocking them out, but like I feel like I should be able to double them, and I think my legs could support it. I think my legs could literally double the weight and they'd be fine. I just feel like my spine is gonna like explode. So that's what I feel like is my weak point, which is ironic because I thought deadlifts, because I knew my spine was not that great from squatting, I thought deadlifts would be like my weakest and slowest progressing weight, and it seems to be like one of my strongest and quickest progressing weights. So I can't figure that out. I don't understand it, but apparently the deadlifts I am like almost every week putting weight on. So I don't understand that, but that's just how my body works. And that's actually why I've been really hitting my hamstrings harder, because I watched the video and it made total sense. He said strong hamstrings protect the knees when you squat, and I want to squat a lot heavier. So I thought this would help. Like stronger hamstrings would help in this goal of mine. Okay, so that's where I'm at. And then I think my chest press is, I think it's average, like the average progression of a person doing chest presses. I every few weeks I add weight. So it's and every week, almost every week I'm either adding a rep or 2 or weight, right? So I feel like my chest press is average. It's progressing averagely. Like it's just a, ooh, there's a dead badger in there. That's a big boy. So I think my chest press is just average in terms of progression, right? I think my squat is falling behind. I think my deadlifts is blowing them all away. And I think my chest press is just average, right? So that's where I'm at. That. Anyways, where was I at? Oh yeah, today's exercise. So I started out with a squat. I did barbell shrugs. Then I moved on to calf raises, and I do 3 sets of calf raises in all 3 positions. So that's 9 calf raises. I do it with 3 with the toe in, 3 with the toe straight, and 3 with the toe out. Right, big toe out. So I hit both the left and right side of the calf. I hit the center. I hit the whole thing, and this is odd. What really started getting my calves like blowing up wasn't really like the weight or the exercise. It was more of like a mental image. And this is gonna sound weird. When I started thinking like use your calf raises like you're kind of like floating in air, like you know what I mean, like you're floating on your tippy toes. When I started imagining that while doing the exercise, man, my calves really started getting stressed. Like that visual image in my mind, doing that while doing the exercise, really has started to make their calves like blow up. And I've never heard anyone talk about this, but I'm sure people have. I mean, this is not an OJ original idea, what I'm about to say. But I kind of like, I'll visualize stuff, like kind of silly stuff, like silly movements or silly like example, when I do pull-ups, I envision like there's a string running down through my palm out of my elbow, and I feel like I envision my arm like going up and down the string. Okay, I know that sounds weird, but that's how I visualize. That's what I'm visualizing when I'm doing these workouts, and and my back has gotten bigger. When I do butterflies, it's like I'm envisioning myself hugging somebody I really like, right? Like it sounds weird, but like this is like what's going on through my thinking while I exercise, and it really helps, right? It really helps me. I don't know if that's what people mean by mind to muscle connection. I don't think that's what people mean when they say that, but that's what I've gotten to. I start like just visualizing these things when I work out, and it really helps. I think it really helps with the exercise. So like I said, when I do calf raises, I'm envisioning myself floating, like I got magic powers and I'm just hovering a little bit off the ground, right? That's kind of what I'm envisioning when I do the exercise, and it helps me. I don't know, just an idea. So yeah, calf raises, and then I did after that I did pull-ups after the calf raises. And I gotta be honest, guys, even though my pull-ups have gotten better, man, they are the weakest of all my exercises. They are the fucking weakest of all my movements. I mean, I'm doing assisted pull-ups, and I'm having a motherfucking over time. What's this guy doing, buddy? This lady's like, I swear, I look like she's about to hit me with a car. It's the weak. It's progressed, but it progresses so slowly, guys. Like I'm talking like it's just like every rep is just a fight to get every rep. So I really feel like I think in terms of strength, my lats in terms of like pull-ups are the weakest, which is funny because they've gotten bigger. Like they've gotten noticeably bigger, but I think they are the weakest in terms of strength in progression of strength of my body. And part of that might be like here's the thing though, if I lost 50 pounds, my pull-up game would probably go up, right? So I'm guessing if I really concentrate on the diet and I lose 50 pounds, my pull-up game is going to skyrocket. That's my working theory. I don't know if that's a great theory. I don't know if that's going to be true, but I have a feeling if I lost 50 pounds, my pull-up game would be a lot stronger. We'll have to see. I'm gonna have to do it. I mean, I gotta lose the weight anyways. So then it's pull-ups. Okay, so yeah, and then what's the next exercise? Oh, leg extensions. It's funny. I hate leg extensions. That's why I do them. I hate them. They burn. Okay, that's why I do them. Okay, I got that from I think it was Chuck Tanner. He made the claim, if there's an exercise you're avoiding because it makes you discomfortable, that's the exercise you should do. Okay. Now he's usually talking about barbell exercises, but honestly, I would rather do squats than leg extensions. And that's why I decided, I need to do leg extensions because it burns. I don't like them, and that's probably why I should do them. Learn to love to do shit that you hate. Okay. So, and then the last exercise is a cable close grip row. This exercise it's kind of like, I call it my warm down exercise. It's usually the last one I do. It's funny. I'm not even really trying to push this exercise, and the weights are going up pretty quickly on it. And like I said, it's usually like my warm down. I call it my warm down exercise. It's pretty intense, but yeah, that's it, guys. 3 back, 3 leg exercises. Mainly just calves and quads and calves today, and then let me think. All 3. Let's see. Hit lats. I hit traps, and then I don't really know what close grip cable rows hit. I think it hits like around the spine, but I'm not 100% sure what the actual target is on that, to be completely honest. I should look into that. I should know that. And the reason I do the exercise, though, if this makes sense, I do a wide grip barbell row, right? So I figured it would be a good idea to do a close row to kind of balance it out a little bit. Same with my pull-ups. I do a wide grip pull-up, and then I do a close grip reverse grip pull down with the cables. So it's kind of like a similar movement, but the hand adjustment's different. I kind of do that to try to hit everything. Yeah, so that's kind of my theory, my working theory. I mean, it would almost be like, I guess you could say, if you didn't want to do cable, you could do one day pull-ups, the next time do chin-ups with the reverse grip. That's another way you could do it. I've thought of doing that, actually, switching it up. I might try that, actually. I might do that after if I end up losing 50 pounds, I might spend some time really doing pull-up work, and I'll do one day pull up and the other day chin up. I might switch that up in the coming months after I lose the weight. But anyways, I gotta lose the weight first. We gotta be serious on this. We're almost to where we gotta be. So I guess I'll talk about diet. So it's funny. I didn't know the correct term. For, and I just heard it, for the type of diet I did. What I usually do, guys, and I found out there's an actual technical term for what it is, but I'll just explain how I generally eat. Now, you've all heard me say I prioritize protein, right? That's almost, not quite all carnivore, but some days I could say I ate carnivore, and then other days I throw a little bit of grain and vegetables in, but mainly meat. I'd say 60% of what I eat, 60 to 80% of my food intake, is protein, right? Probably on a balanced day, it's about 60. And then what I also do is I do a little bit of intermittent fasting, right? This is And this gets me really good results. And there's an actual technical term for that type of diet. Let me see. PM protein. It's like PSF, PMSF. It's the P is for protein and the F is for fasting. I don't remember the other two letters stand for, but I was listening to a video the other day, and they were talking about, yeah, that's what I do, and they gave it, there's like a technical term for it. I'm like, oh, good. I'm not crazy. It ain't some bullshit diet. And the reason it works really well, guys, is this is the working theory for this diet. It's better to lose weight quickly than slowly, because when you lose it quickly, there's like a feedback loop. Like, yeah, I'm really knocking it in the ass. I'm kicking it in the ass. I'm dropping weight, right? When you only lose a half a pound a week, it don't feel good. It don't feel good. But when you're losing like 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds a week at the start, you're like, yeah, this is awesome. This is the shit. Like, it gets you pumped on the diet, right? But the idea of having so much protein is to reduce or minimize any potential muscle loss from dieting, right? So that's the idea of like high protein with some fasting in there. So that's basically was the argument, and from my personal experience, I agree with it. Everything he said, I was like, yeah, 100%. So that's kind of where I'm at. All right, we're almost there. So I gotta go pick up some stuff at a Menards for work, so it's kind of going there right now. Just pulled it in the parking lot there. So that's kind of where we are at with everything. I feel like it was a really good morning. See how the diet goes today. Oh, that's what I want to finish off. I want to talk about what I ate yesterday. So I really tried to probably really underate yesterday. So I had a double cheeseburger, okay, which doesn't sound too diety approved, but man, it's got 66 grams of protein. Man, it's very protein heavy, and then just a bowl of soup. That's all I ate yesterday. I didn't even have a protein drink because I didn't go swimming, so I didn't want to violate my law of you gotta work out for that protein drink. But that's all I ate yesterday. And I think that's a good start for the day one. Today we'll see what I eat. I already had my protein shake in the morning because I lifted weights, and I'm starting to feel it in the trap. Anyways, guys, I just pulled into Menards. I gotta go run in and get some stuff. So I'll see you guys on the next vlog, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Later.